Alcohol is your best friend. That's how it introduces itself. It shows up before your courage does, before the first conversation gets awkward, before the date goes quiet, before the wedding gets loose, before heartbreak has a language. It never looks dangerous in the beginning. It looks like a favour, a glass in your hand, a little warmth in your chest, a little less noise in your head, and suddenly, you're better. You talk easier, you laugh quicker, you stop rehearsing every sentence before you say it. That tight little voice in your head, don't be weird, don't say too much, what if they don't like you? It just fades. That's the genius of alcohol. It doesn't make an entrance like poison. It makes an entrance like permission. Permission to flirt. Permission to dance badly. Permission to confess something. Permission to be louder, softer, funnier, braver. For a little while it feels like alcohol isn't changing you. It feels like it's revealing you, like the real you was trapped behind glass and this is the only thing that knows how to crack it open. That's why people fall for it. Because alcohol doesn't just make the night better, it makes you easier to carry. And when something can do that, people forgive it for almost anything. They forgive the headache, the dumb text, the empty wallet, the blurry memory, because look at everything it gave them back. Confidence, chemistry, stories, friends, kisses, a version of themselves they wish they could be without it. So they call it again, at birthdays, at breakups, at parties, after work, on weekends, on bad nights, on great nights. Eventually, not because the moment needs it, just because you've taught yourself that life feels flatter without it. And that's when your best friend starts getting expensive. Not all at once. That would be too obvious. Slowly. It starts stealing in ways that don't make a scene. A little clarity, a little discipline, a little sleep, a little sharpness the next morning, a little dignity from the night before. Nothing dramatic, just tiny withdrawals from the person you thought you still were. That's how it works. Alcohol gives with one hand and empties your pockets with the other. It gives you confidence for an hour and takes peace for a day. It gives you honesty and leaves you with consequences. It gives you a night that feels bigger than life and then quietly starts shrinking your body, your judgment, your control, your future. And the cruel part? It still doesn't look like an enemy. It still looks normal. A drink at dinner, a bottle at a celebration, a couple glasses to unwind. Nothing cinematic. Nothing that screams disaster. Just a habit dressed like adulthood. That's why alcohol gets away with so much. Because people expect destruction to look ugly. Alcohol doesn't. It wears nice clothes. It laughs loudly. It gets invited everywhere. It lives inside normal lives. And by the time some people realize it was never really their friend, it has already taken a seat at the center of everything. Their weekends, their confidence, their relationships, their identity. Now it's no longer helping them have fun. Now it's helping them feel normal. And that is a completely different kind of relationship. That's when the magic trick dies. Because the thing that once made you feel bigger starts making your world smaller. The nights get louder. The mornings get darker. The apologies get heavier. The fun gets shorter. The cost gets higher. And still, people pour another glass. Not because they're stupid. Because they remember the beginning. They remember who alcohol let them be before it started sending the bill. Maybe that's the real power of it. Not that it destroys people. That it first romances them. It becomes the life of the party, the cure for awkwardness, the shortcut to connection, the friend who always knows how to make the night move. Until one day you realize something terrifying. It was never carrying you. It was teaching you to lean on it. And now the room is quieter without it. You are smaller without it. And somewhere along the way your best friend stopped being your best friend. It became your landlord. And it wants rent for every good time it ever gave you. So maybe alcohol isn't the life of the party. Maybe it's the guest that makes every party feel better. So you never notice it's been robbing the house.